We are now going to import a tool into Unity that will facilitate the land creation. We go here to Windows. We are going as Package Manager. And we are going to add here a package. We are going to give you here in. And we are going to add here, we are going to give here the most. We are going to add it by name and write it down with Unity point. Terrain. We will add you. And we are going to see this little window. Here it will take a while to add it. Click on it. And we'll open the Unity store this year. This pack or package contains some textures we are going to use for the terrain. Contains some brushes as well. That may be useful to us for elevations. Contains one scene shows. Some vegetation. With these vegetations already contain animations. And well, we are going to hit it here in open. And since we are going to open the door, he is going to send us Unity here. And we are going here to give you. And we are going to click here where it says import. It's going to take a while because it is 1.6 gigabyte of content of files. This window appears. We are going to click here to install it or update and the contents of the package appear. Let's select it as it is. If they do not have it all selected, it's button here where it says hand and give you an import. Well, once you are given the import, you can close this little window. And here we are going to go to the window. And at the end it appears the new tool we add. Terrain. Let's give where the terrain toolbox says. The toolbox. That toolbox is going to appear like this. So we can grab it and drag it and place it here. This tool allows us to create terrains and edit them. Unity already has something similar in it. But this one is a little more complete, and it has some additional functions there. Or, for example, to create a terrain. Here we can capture the specifications, general conditions such as the width of the terrain. This is in meters, and height of the terrain. This would be the height as the maximum height of the terrain that can have. Once we began to highlight the mountains and all that, what maximum height we can reach with those mountains or surfaces. Let's create one. We put here, for example, about 20 by 20. We leave it there at 0, 0, 0 and click on create. We'll create the surface there. For the moment, the surface has no textures. Let's delete this global volume. And we leave the camera and the light. This surface has no texture and is completely flat. If I select it and go to the inspector, appear to me the characteristics of it. And additional this tool. This tool allows me to, from adding more to the sides, to edit the height. For example, let's see here we are going to download it. And only for example, later we are going to start playing with this and here. We are going to change to. This option is downloaded here. And for example, I click on it and it's like a brush and I create mountain heights. Or anything they can think of. Well, we have this one to add more. More areas on the sides that are linked to the initial. For example, I could click here, I get another one. Here, another one, here, another one. Look, and you will notice the one I added, as it is linked here, it makes me the finish, not automatically. We also have, for example, this one here, we can add hydraulic erosion or by thermal. By wind, for example, if it is of this hydraulic. Let's click here, and it's going to lower it as if there was water there, isn't it? How the water would erosion that surface. We can also put by thermal. Thermal gives you a sand-like finish. Look at it, it's a little softer. That the one on this side here is softer. Well, we also have by wind. Windy gives you a windy finish. You have to select in which direction is the wind. For example, there it is on the positive z-axis. Here we can see the axis. And there, for example, if I carve there, for example, it finishes me as if it were windy. In this sense on the surface. We also have to sculpt noise. We can also select a specific height. I can put it there in select height. And down here I put, for example, I don't know about 2 meters. Then let's select here and there where you put it. We'll go up to 2 meters. Come and see. Here we rotate it a little bit just to appreciate it we can. This one is for raising or lowering the ground is also the tool too. The first one I put up there. And if we press Ctrl and click it will lower it. Well, we have to transform. Effects. For paint holes as well. If I click on it, it will paint me and look there, for example, it does wonders. Because we have several tools. Some of them we will be using, others are not there, they are not so necessary for a smoothed. To apply textures as well. For example, this one of textures I can go here. And I have to add one layer because there is no. Let's add layer here. And these are the ones that we download the parcel of your moment. We can select, for example, this and paint the entire surface. We can add more layers to that one and start painting. Later, we will explore each of the tools deeper, all the features and controls it contains. The next one we can add trees. Trees, here we click on Edit. Add a tree. And select one of the trees. Good, in this case they are small vegetations. Those in the asset store, we can add that we give you in add. And we can start to place. If we zoom in, there we can see how it looks has a little bit of animation. And you can see the grass. If I set the mouse, it is animated. If not, no, right, okay. Okay, this one is for that. We are also going to look at this topic on how to control inflation. We also have this one to arrange details. And these are characteristics of distance, distance movement, speed, quality. There are also several. We will explore each of them in their own right. Well, we continue. In the next video, let's start exploring this tool more. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any new videos. See you in the next time.